Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Sohas PR, studying first year BE in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. In this video, let us know about few concepts in Indian Constitution and MCQs based on it. Topic 1, that is Indian Constitution, necessity of the Constitution. The Indian Constitution is a crucial document that serves as the supreme law of India. It was adopted on November 26, 1949 and came into effect on January 26, 1950. The Constitution of India was necessary for several reasons and has a profound impact on Indian society before and after its adoption. Let's see the necessity of the Constitution. It is independence and nation building, unity in diversity, fundamental rights and individual liberty, system of governance. Next, that is salient features of Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution has several salient features that distinguish it from other constitutions. Here are some of the key features of the Indian Constitution. It is lengthy and detailed. It is written constitution. It has federal system with unitary features, parliament form of government, fundamental rights, directive principles of state policy, independent judiciary and judicial system, secularism and amendments. Next topic, that is DSPs and its present relevance in Indian society. The directive principles of state policy are guidelines to the central and state governments of India to be kept in mind while framing laws and policies. These provisions contained in Part 4 of the Constitution of India are not enforceable by any court, but the principles laid down therein are considered fundamental in the governance of the country. The principles have been inspired by the directive principles given in the Constitution of Ireland and also by the principles of Gandhism, and to relate social justice, economic welfare, foreign policy, and legal and administrative matters. The idea of such policies can be traced to the Declaration of the Rights of Man proclaimed revolutionary France and the Declaration of Independence by the American colonies. The Indian Constitution was also influenced by the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Next topic, that is Parliament, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and Parliament committees. Lok Sabha, it is directly elected lower house of the Parliament of India. As of 2009, there have been 15 Lok Sabhas elected by the people of India. The Constitution limits the Lok Sabha to a maximum of 545 members, including no more than 20 members representing people from the Union territories and 2 members to represent the Anglo-Indian community. The current size of Lok Sabha has 545 members, including the Speaker and 2 appointed members. Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the Parliament of India. Membership is limited to 250 members, 12 of whom are chosen by the President of India for their expertise in specific fields of art, literature, science and social service. These members are known as nominated members. The remainder of the body is elected by state and territorial legislatures. Terms of office are for 6 years, with 1/3 of the members retiring every 2 years. Next topic, State Executive, Governor, Chief Minister and State Cabinet. The Governor. There shall be a governor for each state, provided that nothing in this article shall prevent the appointment of the same person as governor for 2 or more states. The executive power of the state shall be visited in the governor. The governor of a state shall be appointed by the president by warrant under his hand and seal. Chief Minister and Council of Ministers. There shall be a Council of Ministers with the Chief Minister at the head to aid and advise the Governor in the exercise of his functions, except in so far as he is by or under this Constitution required to exercise his functions or any of them in his discretion. State Legislature. For every state there shall be a legislature which shall consist of the Governor, where there are two houses of the legislature of state. One shall be known as the Legislative Council and the other Legislative Assembly, and there is only one house, it shall be known as the Legislative Assembly. Let's see few MCQs based on these topics. First, necessity of the Constitution. First question, what is the significance of a written constitution? Option A, it ensures that laws can be easily changed. Option B, it allows for flexibility in governance. Option C, it provides a clear and stable framework for governance. Option D, it gives absolute power to the ruling party. And the answer is option C, it provides a clear and stable framework for the governance. Next, the primary purpose of the constitution is to: Option A, establish a rigid set of rules that can't be altered. Option B, ensure the domination of a single political party. Option C, safeguard the rights and liberties of individual. Option D, concentrate power in the hands of few elites. And the answer is option C, safeguard the rights and liberties of individual. Next, a constitution is necessary because option A, it protects the majority from the minority. Option B, guarantees the unlimited power of the government. Option C, prevents the separation of powers. Option D, safeguards the rights of individuals and minorities. And the answer is option D, safeguards the rights of individuals and minorities. Fourth question, what role does a constitution play in a democratic society? Option A, it limits the power of the people. Option B, it allows the government to make arbitrary decisions. Option C, it ensures accountability and protects the rights of citizens. Option D, it establishes a hereditary monarchy. And the answer is option C, it ensures accountability and protects the right of citizens. Next question, which of the following best describes the necessity of the constitution? Option A, it provides guidelines for elected officials. Option B, it guarantees equal opportunities for all citizens. Option C, it prevents abuses of power by the government. Option D, all of the above. And the answer is option D, all of the above. Next topic, that is salient features of Indian Constitution. First question, the Indian Constitution is known for its: option A, lengthy and complexity. Option B, lack of fundamental rights. Option C, centralized power structure. Option D, emphasizes on social justice. And the answer is option D, emphasizes on social justice. Next, the Indian Constitution guarantees the right to equality, which includes option A, social and economic equality. Option B, equality of opportunity in public employment. Option C, abolition of untouchability. Option D, all of the above. And the answer is option D, all of the above. Next, the Indian Constitution provides for reservation of seats for option A, religious minorities. Option B, linguistic minorities. Option C, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Option D, upper caste. And the answer is option C, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Next, which organ of the government is responsible for making laws in India? Option A, executive. Option B, judiciary. Option C, parliament. Option D, president. And the answer is option C, parliament. Next, which of the following is the salient features of Indian Constitution? Option A, federal system of government. Option B, absolute monarchy. Option C, single party rule. Option D, dictatorship. And the answer is option A, federal system of government. Next topic, that is directive principles of state policy and its present relevance in Indian society. First question, DPSPs aim to promote the option A, fundamental rights. Option B, economic and social welfare of the people. Option C, powers of the president. Option D, autonomy of the judiciary. And the answer is option B, economic and social welfare of the people. Second one, which article of the Indian Constitution contains the directive principles of state policy? Option A, Article 14, option B, Article 19, option C, Article 21, option D, Article 36. And the answer is option D, Article 36. Next, the DPSPs are based on the principles of option A, socialism, option B, capitalism, option C, communism, option D, individualism, and the answer is option A, socialism. Next, the DPSPs are not enforceable in option A, courts of law, option B, legislative assemblies, option C, administrative bodies, option D, none of the above. And the answer is option A, courts of law. Fifth question, the DPSPs include provisions for the promotion of option A, social justice, option B, equality before the law, option C, right to privacy, option D, freedom of speech. And the answer is option A, social justice. Next topic, that is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and Parliament committees. First question, the Parliament of India is a option A, bicameral legislature, option B, unicameral legislature, option C, tricameral legislature, option D, quadricameral legislature. And the answer is bicameral legislature. Next, second one, the Lok Sabha is also known as the option A, upper house, option B, lower house, option C, House of Elders, option D, House of Representatives. And the answer is option B, lower house. Third one, the Lok Sabha is elected by option A, President, option B, Members of Parliament, option C, the members of Legislative Assemblies, option D, the members of Rajya Sabha. And the answer is option B, Members of Parliament. Fourth one, the Speaker of Lok Sabha is elected by option A, the members of Parliament, option B, the President, option C, the members of Rajya Sabha, option D, the members of Legislative Assemblies. And the answer is option A, the members of Parliament. Fifth one, the Rajya Sabha represents the states and union territories based on option A, population, option B, geographical size, option C, equal representation, option D, economic status. The answer is option C, equal representation. Next topic, that is Governor, Chief Minister and State Cabinet. First question, the Governor of a state is appointed by option A, the President of India, option B, the Chief Minister of State, option C, the Prime Minister of India, option D, the Election Commission of India. And the answer is option A, the President of India. Second one, which of the following is not a function of the state executive? Option A, enforcing laws, option B, making laws, option C, managing the administration of the state, option D, preparing the state budget. And the answer is option B, making laws. Third one, the term of office of the Governor of a state is option A, 3 years, option B, 4 years, option C, 5 years, option D, 6 years. And the answer is option C, 5 years. Fourth one, which of the following is responsible for the implementation of laws and administration of a state? Option A, state legislature, option B, state executive, option C, state judiciary, option D, state governor. And the answer is option B, state executive. Fifth one, which of the following is not a function of the state executive? Option A, enforcing laws, option B, making laws, option C, managing the administration of the state, option D, preparing the state budget. The answer is option B, making laws. Let's see few MCQs based on current affairs. First one, what is the rank of India in WCC's Global Competitiveness Index? Option A, 12, option B, 25, option C, 40, option D, 56. The answer is option C, 40. Second one, National Center for Good Governance successfully trained the civil servants from which country? Option A, Sri Lanka, option B, Maldives, option C, Nepal, option D, Bangladesh. The answer is option B, Maldives. Third one, which company announced the opening of a global fintech operations center in GIFT city, Gujarat? Option A, Apple, option B, Google, option C, Microsoft, option D, Samsung. The answer is option B, Google. Fourth one, which High Court ruled that caste will have no role to play in appointment of temple priests? Option A, Madras High Court, Option B, Delhi High Court. Option C, Allahabad High Court. Option D, Kolkata High Court. The answer is option A, Madras High Court. Fifth one, which ODI spin bowler recently took 3 consecutive 5-wicket hauls? Option A, R. Ashwin. Option B, Wanindu Hasaranga. Option C, Shakib Al Hasan. Option D, Kuldeep Yadav. The answer is option B, Wanindu Hasaranga. Sixth one, which country announced USD 74 million assistance package to Ukraine? Option A, Indonesia. Option B, Australia. Option C, New Zealand. Option D, USA. And the answer is option B, Australia. Which city is the host of International Conference on Green Hydrogen? Option A, Mysore. Option B, Bengaluru. Option C, New Delhi. Option D, Pune. And the answer is option C, New Delhi. Eighth one, Gustav Klimt, who is renowned for the Kiss painting, is from which country? Option A, Austria. Option B, France. Option C, Greece. Option D, Russia. And the answer is option A, Austria. Ninth one, which neighboring country of India recently enacted a new foreign relations law? Option A, Sri Lanka. Option B, China. Option C, Bangladesh. Option D, Myanmar. The answer is option C, China. 10th one, Wiener Zeitung, one of the world's oldest newspapers, was published in which country? Option A, Russia. Option B, Austria. Option C, Australia. Option D, South Korea. The answer is option B, Austria. 11th one, as per the data on global military spending published by SIPRI, which country is the largest military spender in 2022? Option A, India. Option B, USA. Option C, China. Option D, Russia. And the answer is option B, USA. 12th one, Nagorno-Karabakh is a region which is disputed between which two countries? Option A, Armenia and Azerbaijan. Option B, Russia and Ukraine. Option C, USA and Mexico. Option D, Nepal and China. The answer is option A, Armenia and Azerbaijan. 13th one, recently the second deepest blue hole was discovered off the coast of Yucatan Peninsula in which country? Option A, USA. Option B, Mexico. Option C, Russia. Option D, UAE. And the answer is option B, Mexico. 14th one, which city is the host of QUAD Summit 2023? Option A, New Delhi. Option B, Sydney. Option C, Tokyo. Option D, New York. And the answer is option B, Sydney. 15th one, Princess of Austria's Award is a famous prize conferred in which country? Option A, Spain. Option B, Italy. Option C, USA. Option D, Australia. The answer is option A, Spain. 16th one, which state launched the statewide attention on grievance by application of technology initiative? Option A, Gujarat. Option B, Tamil Nadu. Option C, Assam. Option D, Odisha. The answer is option A, Gujarat. 17th one, Voters Helpline app was introduced by the Election Commission for the seamless enrollment of the voters in which state? Option A, Assam. Option B, Karnataka. Option C, Kerala. Option D, Goa. The answer is option B, Karnataka. 18th one, what is the name of Indian Navy's third indigenous stealth destroyer of the Project 15B class? Option A, INS Dhruv. Option B, INS Imphal. Option C, INS Kataboman. Option D, INS Vikram. The answer is option B, INS Imphal. 19th one, which country organizes the annual free land camp for indigenous people? Option A, Brazil. Option B, South Africa. Option C, USA. Option D, Australia. And the answer is option A, Brazil. 20th one, which state launched the Ladli Bahan Yojana? Option A, Gujarat. Option B, Madhya Pradesh. Option C, Maharashtra. Option D, Goa. And the answer is option B, Madhya Pradesh. Thank you for watching my video. If you like the video, then please like, share and subscribe.